Welcome to New Game Plus. Logan.
Oh yeah, your new place for anything video game and tech related.
What are you looking at your phone for?
Oh, it's a thing. Let's just get started with the show.
Come on, let me see. I promise I won't make fun of you. It's, if it's something embarrassing.
Okay, well, it's just a group chat with some of our friends, and we were sort of planning a party.
Really? All right, that sounds fun. Where's it gonna be?
Gabe, you're not invited. Look, I'm sorry, okay, Gabe, come on, please don't be mad.
Oh, I'm not mad, just disappointed.
That's arguably worse, but come on, let's just do the news. It's like a party all by itself, am I right?
Attention please. Please give way to allow 2 passengers before boarding.
Our first bit of news involves a decision from PlayStation that has a lot of people upset. PlayStation has been the hub for console gaming for a while now, but a recent announcement from Sony has a lot of fans boycotting the console.
The issue is dynamic pricing. Many games on the PlayStation Web Store have been found to have different prices depending on the time of day, location, and even the account purchasing the game. Sony announced that it's part of an A/B pricing test, yet many consumers find this to be unfair.
The nail in the coffin, however, was when Sony revealed that they plan to introduce a system that would automatically decrease prices for users who haven't purchased many games. This sparked outrage as it feels like avid PlayStation users are getting punished just for supporting the console. Geez, I can't help but feel like PlayStation's kind of betraying their fan base.
Yeah, betrayal's pretty messed up, huh? I would know.
Come on, man.
Up next, a visual controversy that has even game companies upset. NVIDIA, the popular video game graphics company, has just released their newest upgrade to their graphics tech, the DLSS 5. However, many fans don't actually like the look of the new product.
The tool uses AI-powered technology in order to render increased lighting, details, and subtle visual touches during gameplay. But NVIDIA has received backlash on how this process makes games look.
Not only that, but video game companies have made statements revealing that even though they didn't intend to use the DLSS 5 technology, it was automatically included by NVIDIA into the final versions of their games, making it feel like the company is forcing their diluted design choice on the world of gaming.
Man, today's news is less cheery than usual.
Oh yeah, well, I guess we're both disappointed now.
Okay, seriously, man, come on. Our last update brings the return of a veteran gaming company. Xbox recently revealed the plan for a new console at GDC 2026. It's called Project Helix and is said to be the next generation of Xbox.
The console game is said to be able to play not only Xbox games, but also computer games. It also includes significantly higher graphics compared to other Xbox consoles as part of a multi-year partnership with AMD.
Xbox says they're looking to break down the barriers between console and PC gaming in order to not only create easier cross-device play, as well as giving developers an easier path towards advertising future games. Oh man, dude, I'm so ready for Xbox's revival, right, Gabe? Never mind. Okay, Gabe, look, it's not what you think.
Oh yeah? Because I think that my friends are excluding me so they can have fun without me?
Okay, look, so maybe it's a little what you think.
Unbelievable!
Okay, but it's not because we don't like you or something.
Okay then, what is it?
Just a little lame sometimes. Gabe?
Just roll the first pack.
God, there's no way we're getting the plat with all these sweats in our lobby. So bad. We're so bad.
I swear this game hates me. Whatever, I'm hopping off. Catch you later.
One more.
Match found.
Let's go. Yes. Yes. One more. Ranked matchmaking is how a game matches you and similar people together to create an equal gaming experience. Sometimes you're winning by yourself game after game, and other times you're losing your peak ranking as your friends call you trash for it.
I'm hopping off.
But your visible rank is all the developers want you to see. The number hidden under your rank is called MMR, or matchmaking rating. This number estimates your skill. Now, we can't see this number specifically, but behind the scenes, the game is constantly updating it. And the way it updates is actually pretty simple. Most competitive games use an ELO system. This means when you win, your MMR goes up. When you lose, your MMR goes down. But as much as your brain wants to think it's about win or lose, it's also about how confident the system is in placing you in that rank. So when you first start playing and you drop from Diamond 1 to Gold 5, that's the system understanding you're worse than it thought. In 2017, EA researchers dropped a paper on a new form of matchmaking. This is called engagement optimized matchmaking. Instead of only asking who has skill, it asks who do I match this player up with to give him an even playing field, but also how do I match this player up to improve their retention. But developers have admitted it. It's not just the algorithm that matches you with a horrible player, but also the goal of retention. The hidden variable was never your rank, it was you.
Look, being lame isn't a bad thing. Sometimes it's nice to be lame.
Not helping.
Look, we just didn't want you to be uncomfortable. We know you aren't the biggest party animal. We didn't want you to be overwhelmed.
What? I am a huge party animal. I love partying.
Oh, please. Last time I asked you what you like to do for fun, you told me reading. What party animal reads?
That doesn't mean anything. I bet I am the bigger party animal than you.
Well, let's not get carried away.
What? I bet I can party way more than you can. I think you might actually be the lame one here. Logan?
Start the pack.
Two of my favorite hobbies are cooking and playing video games. And recently, I've been playing a lot of Red Dead Redemption 2. And in that game, if you are able to take down a grizzly bear, you can bring it back to your camp and have one of the characters make a stew out of it. And I like soup, and I like to cook. So we're gonna try and recreate that stew from the game, and hopefully it doesn't suck. So unfortunately, Hy-Vee didn't have any bear meat, but to substitute it, I'm using a chuck roast. And for the vegetables, I'm using celery, onions, carrots, and potatoes, which is what they use in the game and pretty much every soup recipe ever made. Now, one thing that really sets Red Dead Redemption 2 and Rockstar games in general apart is just how massive and detailed the open world feels. I feel like as a player, being locked into one path in a campaign story, it can feel pretty boring and get old quickly. But in Red Dead, there are so many missions and side quests that it makes every playthrough feel different. You might be following the main story one minute, and the next you're robbing a bank, or in my case, hunting for a bear in the wilderness. But that freedom is what makes the experience so unique. No two players will have the exact same journey, and that's what keeps the game feeling fresh even after hours of playing. It really creates a world where your experience feels personal and not scripted. And that level of immersion carries directly into the story, which is another huge reason why the game is so loved. The story follows Arthur Morgan, a senior member of the Vanderlyn gang, as they struggle to survive after a failed robbery forces them to go on the run. The gang is constantly moving, trying to stay one step ahead of lawmen and bounty hunters while holding on to the idea of freedom that's slowly slipping away. As the story progresses, things begin to fall apart as tensions grow within the gang and trust starts to break down. Arthur finds himself caught in the middle between his loyalty to the gang and his own sense of right and wrong. What makes the story so powerful is how personal it becomes. Arthur isn't just dealing with external threats, but also reflecting on his own life and the choices he's made. Throughout his interactions with the gang members and other people he meets along the way, you start to see a deeper side of him that questions whether his outlaw life is really worth it. The process for making this stew was pretty straightforward and simple. Once I had my meat and vegetables chopped up, I threw it in the pot along with tomato paste, thyme, bay leaves, and basil. Then I just added beef broth and let it sit on low for about an hour. Now, I'm no Gordon Ramsay, but I'd be lying if I said this bear stew didn't come out perfect. The meat and vegetables were very tender and flavorful, and overall it was just really fun recreating something from a game I love.
If you have ever wanted to experience the treacheries of the world's end and see what it becomes after, then Once Human is a free-to-play game you need to check out. Yo, what is up? It is Cade Newman and welcome back to another episode of Free to Review. Today we are going to check out a free-to-play open-world survival game. At the start of this open-world adventure, it is all about survival. Once you have spawned in this world, you will realize that the world has mutated into mysterious creatures. As a lonely survivor or metahuman, you get to fight these creatures known as deviations, and do whatever you can to stop this infection. The longer your survival lasts in this broken and mutated world, the more you will have to control your hunger and thirst. Don't get too distracted, because your character can lose its sanity and become weak to this broken world. Your survival is increased by following tasks you are assigned and finding a spot to build your base. Once Human is popular because of the deviant creatures that you can kill for resources or capture to help you fight other monsters. After collecting resources and upgrading your weapons, fight off the strongest enemies and even other players in the PvP servers. The free-to-play multiplayer game has many unique concepts to keep you and your team busy throughout your stay. Make sure to check out Once Human on Steam for a free-to-play survival game with an experience like no other. Peace out.
There's an old saying, whether it be sports, movies, or even parties that you aren't invited to,
I said sorry.
everything's better with friends. And that saying stays true for video games as well. So let's take a look and learn a little bit about the history of co-op in video games. It all started in the late 1970s and 1980s. Co-op gaming started in arcades with games like Gauntlet, which let multiple players team up on the same machine, each controlling a different character. This was a big shift from purely competitive games, as players were suddenly working together toward a shared goal.
As consoles grew in popularity, couch co-op became a defining feature. Titles like Contra and GoldenEye 007 allowed friends to sit side by side and play through missions together, and split-screen gameplay soon became the standard for multiplayer experiences at home.
But what about online? In the 2000s, online gaming changed everything. With consoles like Xbox and services like Xbox Live, players could interact over the internet instead of needing to be in the same room. Games like Halo and Left 4 Dead were some of the most popular online co-op games at the time and could be played completely online.
Eventually, co-op became its own genre. Games like Overcooked requires players to coordinate in chaotic kitchens to make meals for customers without tripping each other up. It Takes Two is designed strictly for two players to work together through a story about close relationships. But today, co-op games range from casual party games to deep story-driven experiences, and they can be played across consoles, PCs, and even mobile devices. Regardless of the changes, the core idea hasn't changed. Collaboration. It's as they say,
Everything's better with a friend. I'm fine, you don't have to do the hug part.
Welcome back to the Easter Egg Collection. I am Easter Egg Collector, and on today's episode I got a couple of fun Easter eggs I want to show you guys. Specifically from one of my favorite games, Just Cause 3. Just Cause 3 is a massive sandbox shooter where you literally get to drive, shoot, and destroy anything to your heart's content, with basically no repercussions here. I just love the fact that with any objective/mission that you can attack it in any way. Your only enemy is your imagination. So on that note, grab your wingsuit and your grappling hook and let's get on into it. Here in the Providence Costa Sul, in between these two mountains, you will find an island. Here on this island, Rico will reunite with an old friend.
So, we meet again, Mr. Snowman.
Mr. Snowman was actually in the previous game, Just Cause 2, where Rico and Mr. Snowman actually blossomed their great friendship. Here at the bottom of the Province Grande Pastura, you'll come across 4 statues. If you start looking around, these statues will start to do things that might make your skin crawl. This is a reference to the Weeping Angels, a big enemy in the Doctor Who TV series. Thank you for joining me on today's episode. I hope you guys didn't poop your pants like I did. But you know, I've been really getting the hang of this wingsuit grappling hook mechanic so I can go really far distances around the map. Check this out.
You'll have to do better than that.
Okay, maybe just a little more practice. I'll see you guys later.
All right, Gabe, how about this? I challenge you.
To what?
We are going to throw a party.
You mean here?
Right here, baby. And then we'll see who's really the true party animal. So Gabe, go on and grab a friend.
Did you just have him down there the whole time?
Obviously. I mean, where's your friend?
I'm just gonna call him like a normal person.
Now let's take it to Terminus.
Ooh, that's pretty good.
Thanks, I've been practicing.
Alright,
gamers and friends, the rules are simple. Today you will be taking part in the Ultimat Party Animal Challenge playing Mario Party Superstars. Run around the board collecting coins, use those coins to buy stars, and whoever has the most stars by the end of the game will be crowned a superstar, as well as New Game Plus's Ultimat Party Animal. Hope you four are ready to party.
I want to win this guy. Because we're friends. I like
friends.
this. We got two friends and then two friends. Yeah.
Yeah, let's keep that same energy.
But before we started the game, I already got to say, I had some high hopes. I don't know if it's known information, but around Wells Hall, around this community, I'm kind of a pro at Mario Party.
I know Corby is probably one of my bigger threats. He's a little scary. And then Logan is a wild card. You never know what's going to happen with him. So,
Gabe is a trickster. He's like a fox. He's pretty sly. Tayden, I feel like, is a genuine, like, fair competitor. I feel like I'm gonna have fun playing with him. I feel like Corby's gonna sweat. It's not gonna be fun.
I'm pretty analytical when it comes to Mario Party, and you know, Mario Party is a lot of luck, but if you have a little bit of strategy in there and add a little bit of that strategy, it'll be good.
There is no strategy, you know. It's mostly a luck-based game. You know, I know all my competitors, they've had experience, and I've had a little bit of experience with this game. So I think it's gonna be fun, you know, and I just hope we all have a good time and there's no controversy at the end of this.
The first roll, very important.
Yeah, this determines the winner of the game, basically.
Oh, all right, well, this is a great start.
Go ahead.
2, 1.
Yes!
All right.
I'll take second.
I win. You know, going first is such a cheat code in these games. If you go first, you have the ability to get more stars, get more stuff like that, beat people to the punch.
While it's not first, I can take it. You know, I've won games in fourth. So I'm not gonna let it hold me down, not gonna let it be an excuse.
Third's not too bad. I get to see what Corby and Gabe do and kind of like go based off of that. But I'm also not last. I honestly kind of would prefer last because that means I'm the last to play. So I can like build up to that, like build for that moment, build for late game.
All right, so I got the last roll. That's okay, you know, first is the worst. So hey, save the best for last. I ain't worried.
And if you don't get it,
you know what?
Why would you do this? Why would you?
Whoa! Why would you? It doesn't matter.
I don't know if that was a good.
I don't know if that was the plan.
I'm just feeling it. I'm feeling it. Like, he's laughing at himself. He's feeling good about that. When I got the cursed dice block, I mean, it's all right. It's not the greatest. You can choose to target one specific person and make them roll a dice that only gives them a 1 out of 3. And I will say, not the greatest move on my part. Decided to throw it on Gabe early on. Just wanted a targeted little attack, not realizing that everybody was already like in that area, so it really didn't stop anyone from getting the star. It kind of just slowed them down, just cause. It was a little petty on my part, but if I saved that item for later, it really could have come in handy.
DK.
I was trying to
Donkey Kong.
I was trying to be petty.
Donkey Kong for the abbreviation. Oh yes, we're a superstar. Give me that.
Hey, roll this second.
Run it up.
Okay.
First star of the game. It's already a great sign. Only to go up from here.
The red space?
I'm gonna get out of here. Where did the star go? I didn't see it.
Lock it in. Lock it in.
All right, we got the green team. We got the green team.
Lock it in.
Green team on top.
All right, this mini game coming up, we're working with Corby. You know, he's Luigi, I'm Yoshi. We're both green. I think, you know, we're both the green team. I think with our green powers, we got this in the bag.
You know, I love Gabe. He's my host. He's my co-host. I do think we're gonna do great because when we're on set, we are linked. We are hive-minded. This actually is
yeah, so you gotta watch out because here, okay, so up at this turn is gonna be where it goes. So.
Oh, wait, am I accelerating?
No, I'm accelerating, you're moving, you're turning.
Okay.
No, it's okay, it's okay.
We're kind of overcorrecting. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, we lost.
I couldn't even see.
It's okay.
So can we follow?
Now we play it safe. Now we play it safe.
You were supposed to be steering.
I'm not steering.
Could not see.
Yeah.
All right.
Green team on top.
Green and green.
It's just the beginning of the game.
Just like I said, I'm not surprised we won the game. We just handle business better than what they do.
It just happens. Like you gotta have a fall at one point. You know, you gotta bring the high and mighty 2 down to the low 2. And you just gotta, you gotta let people enjoy the little moment. Gabe and I will come back. I'm sure we'll team up more. And when we do come back, Nothing but W's. Nothing but W's. Oh yeah, sure.
Get those stickers out of here.
No, night. Night is really important in this map because that's when the boos come out. So you can only steal at night. So with Horrorland specifically, which is the best map in Superstars and in Mario Party in general, it is vital to utilize the night and day cycles. So nighttime is where boos come out, and boos are the most broken tools in Mario Party because you can basically steal stars for a little bit extra coins, right? But if you steal for those extra coins, the other person loses that star, which puts you at a better advantage and everybody else at a better advantage. So there's a give and take, and boos are super important. During the day, it's just regular Mario Party. There's no boos, nothing like that. But boos are the it factor in this map. Okay, okay, no, I'm not gonna do it. Yes, okay.
Another 6?
Try Choco. Oh.
Okay.
Let's do random.
I don't know. Yeah, let's do random. You know, to be fair,
yeah,
we'll leave it up to random chance. Okay, if it's honest, you know, honest, fair, random, left up to a coin flip.
New Game Plus is gonna have only one host soon.
See, I almost made all my money back. That's how easy it is.
13.
What item do you got?
Let's do it.
Oh.
Let's run it.
Awesome.
Let's run it.
Ooh.
Is he gonna rob him?
Let's do it.
Oh, he needs...
Give me a 10.
He needs at least a 3 here. Okay.
Okay, he needs a 7. He needs a 7 or higher.
Damn.
Wow.
6.
6, 7.
That's tough. That's tough.
I almost got the star, but I didn't get the star. You see how that works? Yeah.
So close, yet so far. Just out of reach.
That's fine.
You know, that's just the way the player plays. I mean, don't hate the player, hate the game. I felt bad a little bit because he got mini banned and he said some words to me after that.
Mr. 90 coins on his high horse is now punching down at the guy in 4th.
Wow.
Hey, be quiet a second.
Final turn.
What the?
This is where it all comes down. I'm banking now on a bonus star.
Bonus stars are basically where at the end of the game, all of the different effects from the game, like whether that be items, you shopping for items, the spaces that you land on, the mini games that you've won, all of those are added up and tallied, and then the game decides randomly which star to give out, and whoever has the most of said tallied thing gets a star. And so those are vital in Mario Party because if you don't get the right star, it's kind of over and you just got to deal with it. So
I'm just trying to make sure I get more than Gabe because it doesn't matter.
First are the bonuses, come on. Reach top.
Oh, and no, it's probably Tayden. I'd say it's Tayden.
Because I did have a lot.
It's over.
Yeah.
How about a
Slowpoke?
That's Tayden.
Oh wait.
It's
Imagine me. Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or we finally didn't win a Mario Party.
Yeah, wow. They even tried to like.
That's
make it
I
right.
got 3rd? Oh, that sucks.
I don't even know why we're doing this.
Who's gonna be?
I don't even know what. We're not fooling anybody.
All that
We're not
training for
fooling
nothing.
anybody. I gave that game all I had. I did all I thought I could. Tried to play with the best hand I was dealt. And those bonus stars? Are you kidding me? What are we doing?
Before coming here, I really thought I was gonna win. I felt it, you know, something in the air felt right. I was like, I'm gonna win this. And it was just disaster after disaster after disaster.
You know, I feel like I played really good. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I got robbed there at the end. But you know, you just gotta take the loss. I don't feel like I'm a loser. I don't feel like I'm lame. I feel like I played a really good game, really used strategy, and really tried to bend the luck in my favor. And I think with that, I did a pretty good job.
Sometimes Mario Party is a little cruel. Sometimes things just don't play out the way you want because at the end of the day, a lot of your fate, a lot of your decisions are made by the luck of the dice. Wow.
Because I guess, yeah, that's fair.
Dang.
That was good. That was a great game.
That was actually
Good.
That was fun.
All right, Logan, you win, I guess. I'm the lame-o after all.
Look, Gabe, I'm sorry you weren't invited. Just because you're lame and boring doesn't mean we should have left you out.
Wait, where did the boring part come from?
What's important is that friends include each other regardless. And after today, I realized something. You're not as lame and boring and insufferable as I thought.
Where are these new words coming from?
Anyways, I think it's time to end the show, don't you?
Sure.
If you enjoyed today's episode, make sure to like,
subscribe,
hit the bell,
and comment below how much of a party animal are you.
And as always,
we'll see you next week. To their graphics tech, the DLSS 5. However, I heard it laugh and it's over. I was like, it's over. Me when I laugh at my own jokes.
Hello.
Professional yapper, Northwest Missouri State University, go Bearcat. That's what the Bearcat is. Let's take it to Terminus.
Ooh, that was pretty good. That was pretty good. You have one more line.
Sure.
Keep one more line, by the way.
Yeah, I was like, you have one more line.